And that was the cold start for my 2006 Volvo S60 T5 white block. Right now we're running a IPD Catback exhaust, and today we're going to be doing an install a little bit later of the IPD turbo downpipe. So wanted to get on record the cold start, and I know there's plenty of videos out there for the stock exhaust system, so figured we'd do a cold start with the Catback IPD system, and then we'll do a video on install and cold start for the complete IPD system. Everything else on the white block is stock. I don't have any cold air intake. I don't have any, it's a standard intercooler. We don't have any type of boostability kit running right now, but that is certainly the plan, along with upgraded suspension, brakes, and springs, which obviously is part of the expansion, part of the suspension. Currently running at 197,000 miles. Also need to do the water pump is starting to put up a little bit of a fuss with a little leak here and there. So we got to kind of actually run the car with a little less zest than what I like to do, because it puts basically undue pressure. So we're going to be doing that. Thermostat in housing as well has leaked in the past, but other than that, everything else on the car has been doing great. Transmission was rebuilt here locally in North San Diego County. It's been doing fine. Just built about 190,000 miles ago, and 7,000 miles ago at about 190,000, and it's doing wonderfully. One thing that happened to it was it was going into limp mode when it started to get hot, and come to find out that the actual problem with the transmission before it actually spun the passenger side axle spline, that was somehow kind of worked its way out and pulled it into gear one day, and basically spun the spline off the transmission, spun the ribs off the drive gear for that axle. So the whole thing needed to be rebuilt, but it made it for 180,000, 190,000 miles or so. But the thing that turned out to be wrong with it, why I was going into limp mode, was that a year or so beforehand, we had some pretty good rains down here, and the car wound up actually going through kind of an going through kind of a swale area that had some standing water in it. Turned out to be deeper than what I originally thought. I had been through the area before, and it turned out that the kind of solenoids and stuff that are off the side of more, along with the wiring harness that controlled the transmission function, those actually wound up getting corroded, but that wasn't discovered until after the axle problem. So unfortunately we had to spend a bit of coin having the transmission rebuilt, but transmission is performing fine, and we're going to be good. Stay tuned. We do have the suspension back from Racetech for the 1990 RM250 Resto Mod build that I've got going on, so that can go back, and we're going to be going through the various components of that, getting that back out on the track to ride as well. So thank you for your time, really appreciate it, and we'll be back later on with a new video with the IPD turbo downpipe installation and a cold start on that as well. Thanks for watching.